Hello, hello, hello. Let's talk about Lydian. So, you've done your major pentatonic in all shapes, all keys. You've done Ionian, all shapes, all keys. And you realize that the best way to learn it, in order to really hear the mode and be able to identify what sets the mode apart, you build it from the major pentatonic and you add those intervals one by one. They pop out. And you're like, oh, that's the fourth, that's the major seven. Now when we do Lydian, which is what happens over chord 4 naturally, we have a very similar phenomenon. We have the major pentatonic, and then we have a sharp 4. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Sounds like you're playing the wrong note. And the major 7. So that's how you want to see it. You want to see it for those two extra intervals. And because you've done Ionian, it's only really one new one, right? It's only the sharp 4. So this is going to be relatively easy. Let's start as far down as we can go with the G shape. And we know what all these intervals are, right? Root, second, third, fifth, sixth, root, second, third, fifth, sixth, root. Variation. Add the sharp 4. Not there, because that was the normal 4. There, the wrong one. So when you fret it, you want a little finger there, so you can reach it. That's the most important note, because that's the crazy one, the one that makes it Lydian. So make sure you can see where that is. Play it up and down a few times, just that note. And then you go back. And then you play the major 7. You can see they're on the same fret as the sharp 4. Just different string. Go back. And then the full scale. All of a sudden this G shape is very symmetrical. It's got this forward striving sound, like everything's gonna be alright. So if you're in D, no, let's say you're in E. Sorry. So that's 1 to 6 and 5, and then 1 again, and then we go to 4. Way! Everything's gonna be great. We're going somewhere. What's gonna happen on this amazing journey? Well, we're going back to home. It's got that way. Takes off. It's gonna be fine, Daddy, isn't it? And it's because of this forward striving sound that Lydian brings. So you practice that in the G shape in A, and then you go here. Major pentatonic, sharp 4, major pentatonic, major 7, major pentatonic, full mode, Lydian. And your hands will know it. Don't go below here, don't worry about it. G. That's gonna be hard because that's gonna be too difficult. We're gonna have to now think about open strings. Don't do that. Play it here. Actually, it wouldn't work even, because that would be outside the guitar. Back. Major 7. Back. Full mode. And then we're in C. You get the idea, right? You add them one by one, you play through all 12 keys, and then this little guy will know where to put his fingers. And then we do the E shape. Major pentatonic, which, if you spend too long on your major pentatonic, you'd be like, oh, I shouldn't have spent that long on it, because I'm keep practicing it here, aren't I? Just keep playing it over and over again, this major pentatonic. And then we add the sharp 4. And then back again. Major 7. You're gonna be so good at playing this major pentatonic by the end of this. It's amazing. And then the whole thing. And then you do it in D, and then in G, and then in C, and you do it in all your keys. It's not really keys, is it? But let's say that. All 12 starting points. D shape. Second, third, fifth, sixth, root, second, third. So that's where the 4th is, right? And we want that one. That's going to be too big of a stretch. Let's ignore him. There, sharp 4. Back. Major 7. Back. All of them. D. Sharp 4. Back. Major 7. Back. All of them. Keep doing that, you'll know your D shape. Maybe you should put the chord in between as well, you know. You just do what feels right. As long as you get make your way through all 12 starting points, you'll learn the shape. C shape. So here's your 4th there. We don't want that, we want sharp 4. Same as the G shape, right? Make sure you can really see that. Keep doing it until it's like no question. And then you go back. And then you add a major 7. And then you go back. And then you do it with the full mode. And then you do it in D. right? A shape. It's gonna be a bit tight up here. That's your sharp 4. And there. And back. And then major 7. And then back. And then all of the notes. And then in D. Sharp 4. Major pentatonic. Major 7. Major pentatonic. All of them. I think you get it now, don't you? Major pentatonic, add the missing intervals. For Lydian, that's sharp 4 and major 7. It's pretty simple. You got individual videos here after this one to, well, do this a bit slower. But it's you definitely don't want to read this in tab. If you sit down and write this out in tab, you're doing the wrong thing. You could look at a picture of it if you want. Chordacus is good for this because it's got color coordination there, so you'll see those notes that I want you to see on the fretboard in different colors. That's why they're in different colors. That system, that Chordacus thing, came at the same time as I came up with these exercises. They're very connected. So use that if you want, but more importantly, stare at your fretboard, keep adding the intervals one note at a time, so they pop in and out of the shape, visually and hearing it. You need to hear what that sharp 4 sounds like. And that's it. Next time we'll connect these shapes. See you then.